Thank you, everyone. As you said, my name is Ahmed Tilaja, and I'm one of 8 candidates running for the Vice President Welfare position. I initially thought I'd have 2 minutes to speak, so I'll just get right into it. I see issues of welfare as the backbone of society, not only education here at DMU, but the backbone of entire life. And a lot of the time, welfare issues go unnoticed and very much underrated. Therefore, one of the main points in my manifesto is to outreach the arms of welfare to the wider population, not only here at DMU students, but staff and even local residents. With the great initiative like Square Mile, we have the opportunity to do this. I also encourage a better environment here at DMU. I promote important issues such as safe sex, environmental awareness, and student safety, helping to create a safe and sound setting where students, staff, and even local residents are able to benefit from the services at De Montfort University. I also like to mention that in the run-up to these elections, I was told to be competitive, have no mercy, and get my guru face on, which, as you can see, I'm not very good at. But I do just want to say that with important roles such as these, if the most able person gets it, then I don't believe anybody can really lose. And so I'd just like to wish the best of luck to each and every candidate in front of me, and even those behind the door, and the best of luck in this endeavour and every endeavour after. My name is Ahmed Tilaja, and I'm running for Vice President Welfare. Thank you.
Do you feel that the services provided by the union are accessible enough? If not, how would you improve them?
I think the services provided by the union are accessible, but again, very limited. They're accessible to people that know about it. I've actually mentioned this point in my manifesto that I want to further the reach that services that the Students' Union can provide, because we've got a massive population of students and staff. It's about 20,000 students. And if you think that only about 10% are getting these services, then it's not enough. We can do a lot more, and I think it's just different ways of getting out and attracting the right students, the right audience. But I think there's a lot more that we can do to further our reach.
Final question. As being the Vice President of Welfare, do you have any ideas to increase the involvement of disabled students?
Yeah, one of the things we learn in psychology is called the social model, and this is all about not changing the way disabled people are involved in a union or in an organisation, but changing the way that non-disabled people think. And because being disabled is a limitation, but just like everyone else, we have limitations, and it should be involved no matter what. Disability should be no limitation to, they should have the same sort of representation in the union. And to do this, I want to get involved. I want to be active in issues like these. I want to campaign. I want to get out there, speak to people, and try and bring them into the Students' Union and get them involved.
Hi, my name's Isra. I'm a third-year law student, it's my final year. And, okay, I'll tell you about my experience because I only have 1 minute. So this year I'm chair of Student Council, and it gives me a good insight into the SU. I'm already a student, actually, as you can see. Where do I start? Oh my god. Basically, I work with the SU, I work with students, the staff and everyone. Last year I was faculty rep as well as chair of Leicester Raven Society. All this has given me different kind of skills, like how to work with a team, how to be committed and dedicated to the work and stuff. Why this role? Because I care about welfare. I've known about this for a year now, and I decided for welfare because I don't know, it took me a while to think about it, but it's the best option I found. I really want to make a difference. Campaigns, I want to be active about this. I want to do stuff, really change things. My main focus, I think, is all in my manifesto. It's written down, so I'm not going to read it. But obviously that does include other issues like mental health, awareness, and the sex clinic and everything. Oh my god. And that's it. Thank you.
Do you feel that the services that are provided by the union are accessible enough? If not, how would you improve them?
I think they are accessible enough if you're trying to look for it, but the students don't know enough about it. So it needs a lot more advertising, it needs a lot more promoting, not just by emails or leaflets or stuff. No, I think more active kind of stuff to let people be aware of what's out there for them.
And the next question, as being the Vice President of Welfare, do you have any ideas to increase the involvement of disabled students?
Do I have any ideas to increase involvement? I think that's very important because we're representing all students, and disabled students, they're part of all the students represent. So yeah, of course. But yeah, okay.
The next candidate, Kat Johnson.
Hi, I'm Kat Johnson. I'm running for VP Welfare. The main points of my campaign are to encourage student safety so that students feel safe and at home whilst around the DMU campus, like working with DMU security and Leicestershire Police, like encourage people to be able to report crimes around Leicester. Advertising drugs and alcohol awareness, like doing more screenings for sexually transmitted diseases, like not just chlamydia but other ones as well. Working with student parents so that they know what funding they are entitled to when they're at uni, and helping them to know what they're entitled to, and yeah, and working towards creating a more diverse and equal diverse and equal university, like promoting more like different religious events and things like that.
First question. Do you feel that the union services are accessible enough? If not, how would you improve them?
I don't think that the uni services are accessible. You talking about like in the union, that kind of thing. I've got mates who are disabled and are in wheelchairs and things, and they always have issues trying to get up to whatever event they might be going to because lifts are out of order, or yeah, they just can't get in. So I work towards this about just making sure there's always someone on hand if that lift does break down, to try and get there to make sure they can go out and have as much fun as everyone else. Yeah.
As a VP Welfare, do you have any ideas to increase the involvement of disabled students?
We could like promote or create events that were aimed at them, but not just for them, to kind of encourage different people to come along to them, so we can just interact with them more and kind of create maybe like lunch clubs or like dinner kind of things within the SU. That kind of thing.
Hello everyone, my name is Lydia and I'm the candidate of Vice President Welfare. And as an international student, I realized how important welfare is. So, if I could be a Vice President of Welfare, it would be a precious opportunity for me to contribute my hardest effort to help students have an enjoyable time here. And we realized next year there will be a big change during the university in the UK. So I think my duty would be to organize every resource and to the biggest extent and help students to meet their demand. So thank you.
Do you feel that the services provided by the union are they accessible? If not, how would you improve them?
Actually, as an international student, I find it's not quite convenient for us because one of the aspects is for language. Yes, I think it's the most biggest barrier for us. And I think if I am the Vice President with Welfare, then I could improve this, and not only for international students, but for UK or other country students. Yeah.
Next question. As being Vice President of Welfare, do you have any ideas to increase the involvement of disabled students?
Yes, I think I would organize some campaigns for them, and I would invite them to join this as possible. Yeah.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Maria Long. My first policy is I want to promote and exhibit the work of the WEC. If you don't know, that stands for the Welfare and Education Centre. I would like to do this by using social networking sites, Facebook, Twitter, let them know the work they're doing. If there's a new special consultant, for example, let students know about this. Second policy, I would like to have an introductory seminar regarding the financial assistance that students can receive from the university. And this will be especially targeted at disabled students and students facing financial hardship. And this will be particularly important as student fees will be rising to nearly 3 times what they are currently. Thirdly, I'm going to initiate a lot of campaigns, such as Sexual Health Awareness Week. I want to implement that 3 times a year, each term. I would like to do a alcohol and drug awareness campaigns twice a year. Time ready.
The services that are provided by the union, are they accessible enough? If not, how would you improve them?
I don't think they're accessible enough. That's my main reason for not enough promotional work. The student union lacks promotional work, and as I said before, social networking sites need to be utilised, posters around the uni, goating as well, which I propose to do 3 hours a week outside, not in my office, actually outside, talking to students directly, which will help promote the work of the student services that the union offers.
Further question. Being the Vice President of Welfare, do you have any ideas to increase involvement for disabled students?
Again, as I said before, my policy regarding an introductory seminar, letting students know, new students know about the financial assistance that's out there in order to maximise their time at university. I will also, if they want to, for example, involvement in societies, which I will help endorse. And working closely with societies, for example, visiting some societies from time to time, and again promoting the work of societies and supporting them through going there and through letting them know what monetary help that's out there.
Hi there, I'm Paul Sawyer. I believe that union executives are there to act in the best interests of you, the students. For this to work, the student voice needs to be sought out on all key issues relating to the university experience that you receive. This means more posters, more surveys and more contact. DSU should be your union, your voice. I'll pledge to make sure it is. I'm an excellent listener and a strong communicator. My unrivaled passion to see the university and its students prosper makes me an excellent candidate. As Vice President Welfare, I would provide a union that puts the interests of students first every time, and to continue and improve and expand the union's services for the benefit of everyone associated with the university. I'm committed and dedicated to making sure each and every student gets the university experience that they deserve. And with your votes, I can.
Do you feel that the services provided by the union are they accessible? If not, how would you improve them?
I think the services provided by the union are very good as they are. The quality of services provided is not the issue. I think the issue is that students, as a general number, don't know enough about what they can get from their union. So I would say that what I will do if I'm elected as Vice President of Welfare is make more public the services that are provided, more posters, more questions about what you actually want from your union. So I'll look for the student voice more when dealing with these issues and provide services that are effective but available to everyone. Nobody should miss out just because they're nervous.
And the second question is, as Vice President of Welfare, do you have any ideas to increase the involvement of disabled students?
I don't particularly have any specific ideas for that. It's something obviously that I would consider more if I was elected. But I think what's important there again is canvassing the opinions of disabled students on what they want provided for them. I'm not a disabled student myself. I don't know what I would want if I was. So I think that's the important thing, is to find out what people want from their union, and that caters to needs of specific people, whether you're disabled or not.
Hi, my name's Sherry, and as you know, I'm running for VP Welfare. My 3 main areas of focus are health, safety and involvement. And by that I mean that every student has the right to the knowledge to lead a healthy lifestyle. Every student has the right to feel safe at university, and every student should be involved with the Students' Union as much as possible. I have 3 secondary areas of focus as well, and that's general health and wellbeing, support and green initiatives. That's good.
The first question, do you feel that the services provided by the union are they accessible enough? If not, how do you improve them?
I think the services provided by the union are accessible but not to everybody. For example, there's a lot of things that we can improve so that more students can get involved with the student team, such as putting on non-alcoholic events so people who don't drink can get involved, or encouraging disabled students to get more involved with the student teams, like more involved in sports and societies. So that pretty much answered both questions in one.
The next bit, as being Vice President on welfare, do you have any ideas to increase involvement for disabled students?
Yeah, just covered that one. I don't think I have anything specific yet. Obviously, student involvement is one of my main areas of focus. I think it's more just encouraging disabled students to become more involved in the union and just giving them a good reason to be part of the student union.